In 2023, our traditional Thanksgiving family gathering just wasn't going to work out, and I was a little bummed about that. But we did decide to get out of Atlanta and go on a 2-week camping trip. We thought we'd just start in North Florida and see some beautiful spots that we knew we loved, and then visit extended family as we traveled down the coast. We loved it there. We saw beautiful places, met interesting people, and interesting pets. And importantly, this gave me a chance to practice those new trailering skills I had learned the month before. Randy was going to be with me for part of the trip, but part of the time I'd be by myself, including the very first day. So I got to pack up and get ready by myself. And first I had to clean the truck because we park it outside, we don't have a garage. And it had gotten so gross and I hadn't had time to get it to the detailing place. So I don't know what I was saying in this clip. The audio was terrible from the GoPro, but Hank was ready to go. And once the truck was clean, I just had a couple more things to do. All right, so I'm trying to make some food ahead of time. I've got the granola made. I'm gonna make some tempeh to have on hand for quick bowls or sandwiches. Okay, so my first challenge, honestly, is just backing the truck down our driveway. It's very narrow. The house you could see when I was washing the truck was actually my neighbor's. My house is even closer. So we fold the mirrors in and then you have a couple inches to get the truck out. So as we're leaving Atlanta, the trees are almost done, but some are still just beautiful. And I know when we get back, that'll all be done. Also, it has not rained in a month, and we need the rain badly. But I wish it had waited until tomorrow after I was done. As I was driving to Marietta to get the camper, Randy was flying back to Atlanta from Tampa. Kind of funny. And I was going to pick him up near the airport. Okay, I'm about to do my first solo camper pickup. And I'm a little nervous, and I have a broken windshield wiper, which I don't even know. And I only got the bike rack on because Karna helped me. So I did it. I got the trailer hooked up and I am getting back in horrible Atlanta traffic.
Okay, we're headed out to, what's the little town we're headed to?
Hampton.
Hampton, Georgia, which south of town. I've never been there. But Elizabeth has done everything today. So how are you feeling, honey?
I'm a little tense.
Yeah, she's like vibrating. You might not be able to tell on the camera, but she's like vibrating.
But the only thing I know I've forgotten is dinner. The
Tempeh.
food I cooked for dinner is still at home.
Yes.
So other than that, I think I have everything. And so far I did get yelled at in public at the racetrack for parking. Really the only place I could park, but it was in the way of the semi-truck that happened to come right that minute for deliveries, which I still can't believe. But anyway.
Bad timing.
Yeah. I mean, I was only in there for like 5 minutes, but whatever.
Did you have any other mishaps?
Other than the windshield wiper mysteriously breaking. No, I did not.
Okay, well.
And now we're together and on our way. We're going to meet some pigs in a minute. Apparently this harvest host. We actually didn't exactly meet the pigs. This harvest host was nice. It was just a little hobby farm for the people that lived on the land. But it was a beautiful setting, very relaxing. If it hadn't been for the rain, it would have been great. Veterans Day. Crosses here in Hampton.
Yeah, that's neat. Does that...
A good thing about having forgotten our dinner was that we got to see the actual town of Hampton when we had to go find something for dinner. Maybe just families can purchase a flag. That would be nice, though. Can't be. We've driven into Hampton for dinner, and they're all ready for Veterans Day tomorrow and for Christmas. Like, pick it up to drink it. That'll show the scale. Yeah. This is a medium.
Good thing we didn't go for them large.
The next morning, it was still raining.
There's a big one coming our way.
Oh, is it a turkey?
I can't tell yet. I think it's just a big chicken or maybe a rooster. Alright, now the wild pepper. You and the wild pepper.
Of course, we had to walk the dogs anyway, and Randy went in first to get the towels, and I forgot to tell him that I had just purchased some brand new beautiful white towels for us to use in the camper, and they quickly became the dogs' towels.
These are our good new white ones.
Oh, you don't think it's...
These are ones I bought for us. That's okay. It's hard.
Well, on our way down to Florida. How you doing, honey?
I'm a little mad at Google, as you know, because I had picked a route that was going to be back roads down to Montana. Watching this video and thinking that truck seemed a little small to pull that camper, well, you're right. And we find that out much later on my big trip to California. That day, though, I just knew that semis going by were very scary. So to avoid the feeling of being blown around by every semi that passed me, we tried to stay on back roads as much as possible. Eventually, we did get out of the rain. When we visit North Florida, that's where we're from, and it's a very sentimental feeling for us. Even though our parents aren't alive anymore, it still feels like going home. Our first night was a beautiful hip camp right on the Santa Fe River. This place was absolutely idyllic. We quickly realized we would have loved to have stayed there more than one night and kayaked on the river. What's funny is the reason I didn't bring anything special like that was I'm so used to things being oversold that I kind of assumed this wouldn't be as beautiful as the description made it sound. But it actually is. Oh, what does Pepper have? What do you have, Pepper?
Is it a rock?
Maybe.
Are you eating some lime?
I really do love our camper, but this site reminded me of the one thing I wished were different. I love our big bathroom, but that means we have no window to look at the beautiful view in the back.
Pepper. Maggie, how are we supposed to get in bed? I don't think they care.
They don't.
The next morning, I went outside to enjoy the peace and tranquility of the river while I drank my coffee, and before I had to take my crazy dogs for a walk. All right, I gotta find my third leash and then take the dogs out in this drizzly weather. It's a Sunday morning, but we're not gonna make it to church anywhere. We're gonna do some family visiting and a little over 200 miles to drive. So Maggie and Pepper are hunting dogs. The woods around this hip camp were gorgeous. It was a beautiful place to take a walk. But there were so many deer. The girls went crazy. Once I got the dogs back under control and headed back to the camper, we packed up and went to visit Ichetucknee State Park. I wanted to see the main springs, but I took us to the wrong entrance for that. know you've tubed down the river here.
Yeah, several times.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever have. So we grew up in this part of Florida. Randy went to the University of Florida. And going tubing on these rivers or just hanging out on the rivers is something people do. So they're really unique. I don't think any other state has quite the beautiful spring-fed rivers that Florida has.
Pay by card.
Oh, no Venmo.
No Venmo.
That's too bad. $6 per vehicle.
Yeah.
We're not camping here. What I really wanted to see is at the other entrance. So we're going to have to pack up and go somewhere else. But while we're here, we'll go down to the water.
Yeah.
This said it was the midpoint trail, so people tube. Actually, we saw some ladies getting ready to go tubing. It's a little chilly for me to go tubing today. I would not choose to do that. So it's so funny because we grew up around here, around alligators. Really didn't think too much about it. I mean, we went canoeing on rivers with alligators and just, you know. I don't remember it worrying us. We didn't hit them on purpose, you know. We avoided them, but we didn't get scared. And now they creep me out so much. Randy and I were very envious of this woman who does her daily workout by swimming to the river from the springs. Now, we talked to her for quite a while, and I'm going to share our conversation without sharing videotape of her because she was about my age, and I would really not like someone to talk to me while I was in a swimsuit and then put it on YouTube.
Every day. I live on the Santa Fe.
Oh, how beautiful.
It's absolutely amazing. I was an elite swimmer in my youth, and so I've swum laps throughout the years staring at the tiles on the bottom of the pool.
Oh my
And
gosh.
this is so different. And
Oh, yeah.
It's
Wow.
not like working out because it is absolutely gorgeous.
That is heavenly. That
It's
really is
always something
heavenly.
different. The manatees will be coming in.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's always something different. Yesterday we saw a great big 8-point buck just up the trail here feeding. Gar
wow.
was spawning in the spring. I mean, it's always something different. It's always gorgeous, and it's an easy way to get a workout in because it's a good workout.
That's
swimming
nice.
from here to the Santa Fe. But,
Wow.
72 degrees.
it is 72 where it comes out of the head spring. Right now, this section is 69 or 70. There's
Okay.
a couple of little vents, and if I slip into them, I know they're 72. They're warmer than the river.
Okay, interesting.
The river got down to the spring
Ooh.
mile got down to 63 last winter when it got really cold out.
Well, that's chilly.
That is really chilly.
Yeah.
They say swimming in cold water is great for you.
Oh, that's bullshit. That's just to get you in. That's what the coach tells you to get you in. It's total bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna take off. Y'all have a
All
good
right,
day.
great. Have a good swim.
Woo.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yep, that's cold.
I was thinking, what a beautiful creature you are.
Say thank you.
What is your name?
This is Mikey.
Mikey.
Yes. You can find Mikey on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
It's Mikey's Life.
Mikey's life.
I just drive. This weekend she's driving actually, but he goes all over the state. This little
Good for
this
you,
little
Mikey.
nugget.
My daughter has a bearded dragon, and he would love that life, actually. He also has an Instagram channel. I forget his
Nice.
name. But he doesn't get to travel as much as that, Mikey. Oh, you are just a beautiful creature.
I know. Did you make a new friend?
Yes.
Good morning.
Oh, look at him.
Good morning.
How much does he weigh, more or less?
About 10 pounds.
10 pounds, okay.
That's not bad
Not that much.
to carry around
So big.
everywhere.
I know, it's even stuff.
Okay, so that was interesting. Not just did we see something beautiful, we met some interesting people.
Yep.
So what did you just tell me?
I said wandering around sometimes pays
That's
off,
right.
doesn't it?
See, if
Yeah.
I had known we needed to go to the other entrance, we would have missed Mikey the lizard and
Yeah.
the lady that swims that river every day.
Yeah.
And that would have been sad.
Yeah.
We also saw the Ichetucknee State Park bike trail. It's a 31.5-mile route, paved and separated from traffic. We'd love to go back sometime and ride on it. Our hip camp host said that not many people use it. We did not hit that stubborn buzzard, by the way. And with that, we were on our way. Randy was going to go with me to get set up at Ichetucknee River State Park, where I was going to camp by myself. I was going to get to visit with some cousins and a nephew and my brother and see some amazing wildlife. And then at the end of the week, there would be trains, planes, and automobiles to get us back together for the holiday.